Hey, Kevin Allen. By the way, I've never met a core developer, but I did talk to them one time. Talked to one actually one time, and we were arguing about the space increasing the block size, and at the time I was in the support of increasing the block size until I got a reasonable explanation, until I got a good enough explanation of why not to. I think the right explanation for not doing it is the example that the point that, hey, it allows for the Bitcoin, the original version of Bitcoin to continue functioning for the foreseeable future. That's another good reason, right? And I think they could have listed off as multiple reasons why a block size was not needed to be increased, not just the one they tried to hang their hat on, which was, hey, this is going to centralize things, right? So that's that. And yeah, they had a few other points, right? Of course, there was no size, right? Right enough, correct, to say, okay, this is going to be big enough for everybody to use, and then and allow for transactions to increase on the network. So no, it didn't make any sense. So it made sense because now you could have like small pieces of computers that, and even though we have Moore's law, right, and all that kind of stuff, those computers, I think Moore's law will surpass it, and then we'll see everybody having a node, right? If we stick with the current system as it is, the Bitcoin node as it is, 1 megabyte size, by the time within 10 years, everybody can have like a small node, a cost of next to nothing, and holding gigabytes and terabytes of data, right? So I never really got to the point where I understood the other guy, the developer's notion on it, but it was only when Andreas Antonopoulos explained it better. The alts are taking a beating at the moment. Yes, I'm tempted to exit into BTC, but I'm hoping to. You should have done that a while ago. I mean, we talked about this. Like, I'm surprised. Like, that's what happens, right? People they tend to exit when the wrong time. This is the wrong time to do that. Where you should have done it, right here when we're talking about, ooh. When I said winter's coming, that doesn't mean you go, oh, okay, well, maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe it's not. There's a chance that it's not. But if you want to like exit your positions, that's where you would have. I talked about that. I'm not exiting my positions, but if you want to, this would be the position. This would be the point where you do so. Up here, you don't exit. Like, for example, let's just say you were taking a long, right? You took a long and you bought up somewhere up here, right? And it comes back down. Comes down, you're like, oh my God, you screwed up. Do you exit your position here? That'd be wrong. Why? Look at that. Right? So you exit the position back up here. Right? You don't exit your position on the wrong side when you're on the wrong side of the bet. That's just the wrong way to deal with it. Now, could Ethereum have or Bitcoin have dumped heavier? Yes, they could have. Right? And you'd have to like make sure that you accepted the losses. But odds are they'd probably come back up, and there you go.